Welcome to today's Psych with Sigmund, where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and uncover the secrets of the human mind. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to delve into a remarkable phenomenon known as the McGurk effect. So, what is the McGurk effect? In simple terms, it's a psychological illusion that occurs when our brain combines visual and auditory information to create a new perception of reality. This effect was first discovered in the 1970s by psychologists Harry McGurk and John MacDonald, who found that when people watch a video of someone saying one sound but hear a different sound, their brain often perceives a third sound that is a combination of the two. The McGurk effect is important in psychology because it reveals the complex and dynamic nature of human perception. Our brains are constantly processing multiple sources of information, and this effect shows how easily our perceptions can be influenced by what we see and hear. This concept has far-reaching implications for our understanding of cognition, social interaction, and behavior. From a theoretical perspective, the McGurk effect can be explained by several psychological frameworks. One key theory is the concept of multisensory integration, which suggests that our brain combines information from multiple senses to create a unified perception of reality. Another important framework is the idea of top-down processing, which proposes that our expectations and prior knowledge influence how we perceive the world around us. Research on the McGurk effect has yielded some fascinating findings. For example, studies have shown that the effect is more pronounced when the visual and auditory information are presented in close proximity, both in terms of time and space. Additionally, research has found that individual differences in brain structure and function can influence the strength of the McGurk effect. Some people may be more susceptible to this illusion due to variations in their neural anatomy or function. So, how can understanding the McGurk effect help us in our everyday lives? One practical application is in communication. When we're talking to someone, we often rely on both verbal and nonverbal cues to understand what they're saying. Being aware of the McGurk effect can help us better interpret these cues and avoid misunderstandings. For instance, if you're watching a video of someone speaking in a foreign language with subtitles, your brain may use the visual information from the subtitles to help you understand the spoken words. The McGurk effect also has implications for therapeutic settings. Researchers have used this effect to study speech perception in individuals with hearing impairments, providing valuable insights into the complex interactions between auditory and visual information. Additionally, understanding the McGurk effect can inform the development of interventions for individuals with perceptual or cognitive impairments. Imagine you're at a noisy restaurant trying to have a conversation with a friend. As you watch your friend's lips move, your brain is using visual information to help you understand what they're saying, even if the noise level is high. This is an example of the McGurk effect in action, where your brain is combining visual and auditory information to create a more accurate perception of the conversation. Another interesting aspect of the McGurk effect is its relationship to other psychological concepts, such as the concept of embodied cognition. This theory suggests that our thoughts and perceptions are deeply rooted in our bodily experiences and sensory interactions with the environment. The McGurk effect can be seen as an example of embodied cognition, where our brain's ability to combine visual and auditory information is influenced by our physical presence in the world. In conclusion, the McGurk effect is a fascinating phenomenon that reveals the complex and dynamic nature of human perception. By understanding how our brain combines sensory information to create new perceptions, we can gain insights into the neural mechanisms underlying cognition, social interaction, and behavior. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.